What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Cookie DAO today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, my friends, and let's get into it. Here we are. It's the 9th of July. Here we are, about 8 hours left in the day, sitting here at 15.7 cents. Bitcoin had a bit of a spill, and then now we're back up. Very volatile day today. And even with that, Cookie DAO was pretty unshaken. There's not really a whole lot of downward movement that took place there. So I'm assuming that we're probably at our low. Again, we're in the same position we were yesterday, thinking that we are going to move up. Looking at the 1 hour time frame here, you can see that this is a little bit more constructive, isn't it? Can you see it, right? Like here, you see this constructiveness. You got the higher lows, you got the higher highs in this little consolidation phase at the base of your downtrend. You got the bullish divergence in the oversold zone. You went all the way up here. Where here you found a low, it was just a standalone low, and then so you went lower. You were still in this downtrend here, right? Here, you're a little bit more constructive, a little more meticulous, and you went higher to the overbought zone, right? Here, same kind of thing. It's very, very detailed, very well structured, I think. I think you're just working your way up, and maybe you're not getting this explosive move that you had on these accounts. Maybe you do. Maybe it's about to come. But I would expect that at the very least we continue moving up, right? However it looks like the 1 hour is suggestive that we do in fact go higher. So that's the take that we're running with. If we look at this here, it's a perfect double bottom. Triple bottom? Double bottom. Yeah. Double bottom, higher low. Maybe that was a weird noise that I made, but maybe I don't know. It looks like an Adam and Eve. I'll give it that. It actually does kind of look like an Adam, and it's like set up for an Eve. Okay. But it's just weird. You wouldn't. Is that I like that a little more. And you got like an Adam and Eve inside your Adam and Eve. Interesting. Maybe. Yeah. I like that. I like this as the Eve. I like this as the Adam. Higher low. A little bit more bullish there. Whenever I learned about Adam and Eves, that the lower low Adam and Eves are actually more bullish than the higher low Adam and Eves. But I've found that not to be true, at least not in the crypto space. Most of the time, it's the ones that have the higher lows. They're actually more bullish, in my experience. But I don't know. I don't keep a log. I did at one point, but anyways. 4 hour RSI is volatile. Not really neutral. I mean, not really bullish or bearish. It's very neutral. I think what we have here on top of this, talking about other patterns, we have a diamond bottom here, which is nice, right? We've seen so many diamond tops. We just don't get these diamond bottoms. Little diamond bottom action. Look at that, right? It's performing exactly how a diamond bottom would. You broke out, and then you pulled back through the breakout point. However, it looks like you're finding support. You probably do continue to go higher, and that's fine. Typically, diamond bottoms, diamond tops, whenever they break out, they move at a high velocity. But the fact that you touched back at the breakout point probably hurts that velocity. So I wouldn't be surprised if you moved up much like this. Going into the next couple of days, I would expect that you are moving up higher. Where are you going to move to? I don't know, 16, 17 cents. We're at 15.7 cents now. Let's be a little bit more precise than that. 16.7 cents to 17 cents, somewhere in there. If not higher, sure. By the end of this week, I mean, maybe we are. Maybe we do move higher. I like that. Yeah, maybe we move up to 18 cents, just above there, and then over the weekend we kind of consolidate, we do our thing, and then next week we start to move up higher, right? Because there's 1, 2, 3 touch points here. We'll probably either break out above this and consolidate just above it, or tip it and then consolidate just below it, right? Where here we went up and then we went down, we went up and we went down, we went up and we went down. We're looking for a different reaction on the next attempt. We want to consolidate. We want to go up and stay there. That will signal that this is a different behaving kind of area in the price. Different behavior begets different results. If these were the results before to the downside, different results would be to the upside. So, but probably next week. Probably next week that you get above 18.5 cents. I wouldn't be surprised if you got above 18 cents by the end of this week, but probably next week that you get above 18.5 cents. And we might not get to 18 cents by the end of this week. If we only get to 17 cents, that's okay. Whatever. It's not a big deal. Who cares? But the 4 hour RSI being neutral and being at the base of this neutral zone, probably going up. So I like it. Daily time frame here, looking at the DAILY. We're going to use it on a different one. Bybit. Looking at this low to high here, 15.7 cents. Again, why do I do this? I'm just in such a default mode. Fibs do not help with this thing. They just don't. And that's on you. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but if you're a technical analyst, it's on you to recognize whenever certain indicators just aren't respected on a chart. Most charts respect the fibs, and granted, even Cookie Dow does respect the fibs at times, but just not here. Not with this little stuff. Only the significant stuff, it seems, right? From a high to a low, and even then, still actually, that's kind of disrespectful at the golden ratio there. Found support at the golden ratio, but just below. Pretty disrespectful. You know, honestly. Do we have the market cap chart? Because I wonder if the market cap chart, I'm just going to type in Cookie Dow. No, sometimes you get the market. I'm just going to type in market cap, but I don't think so. No. Total value locked. Well, hold on now. That's kind of interesting. Let's take a look at that real quick. No data here. Well, that's lame. I've got the premium too, so I know that's it's not holding me off of that. I wouldn't think. Maybe it's just a thought and then they didn't actually apply it. I don't know. Anyways, guys, probably moving up. I gave you the details, right? What we're expecting here by the end of this week and going into next week. By the end of the month, we should be at 50 to 63 cents. We're at 15.6 cents now. Afterwards, we'll consolidate, and then going into August, we should be seeing prices that are about $4 to $1.65. I'm thinking right there in the middle at like 270. Yeah, 250, 270. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one, okay? Take care of yourselves, and hodl. We're almost there, man. Bye-bye.